They expect a quick transaction and an easy exit. What they get is police waiting nearby. Here are 5 cases when bank scamming Karens get caught red-handed and instantly arrested. Number 5. Bank scam falls apart when she gets caught in the act. Police are called to a bank on a Thursday evening to check out a possible fraud involving a questionable deposit. Let's take a look at what happens next.
Deposit in her account, and that's what I did for her. And then she said that she maybe wanted to do it in the Now card. And then I told her that if it's in the checking account, she can transfer it to the Now card if she would like.
Once it clears, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And then she said that's fine, and she just left.
Okay. And is that her right over there?
Yes.
Okay. When she came in here today, did she work with you at all today, or what was?
No, I haven't seen her since then.
Okay. When she came in yesterday, just gave you the check. It seemed to clear because the account numbers and everything matched up already.
Yeah.
No problem yesterday at all, correct? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Do you mind jumping on the phone quick? I just need to talk to you about what's going on here. So what?
Hold on real quick.
What's happening here today? What happened yesterday and what's going on today with your son or Now card?
My Now card. When I just came up here today because I have money on I transfer money on my Now card, and I asked if it's their way of I can take the money off my Now card.
Gotcha. So you're trying to transfer it back into your checking or just cash?
I can't transfer it into my checking. That's why I was asking, can I take it out in cash?
How much money was this yesterday? You transferred money into it?
In what?
Into your account yeah.
In my Now card?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How much money was it?
And my Now card is two bands in my Now card.
What is that?
It's 2 bands in my Now card.
2. Okay, 2. Okay. How much was on it this morning?
This morning?
Yeah.
Well, my Now card?
Mm-hmm.
It was just, I can tell you it's still on there on my Now card.
Okay.
I have to figure out which one because my screen is like this.
Oh, okay.
After reading her rights, officers ask about the deposit. She says it's from a settlement loan, but when pressed for details, her answers start to fall short.
I just have to read you something, okay? So just focus up here if you can. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer or have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights, not answer any of my questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights as I've read them to you? Having these rights in mind, do you wish to speak with me? What's that? I need a yes or no. Yes? Okay. Okay, so yesterday...
Before I'm being arrested.
No, you're not being arrested.
Oh, I'm not?
No, you're not being... No, you're not.
I don't know.
No, it's just for me to ask you certain questions. I have to read that to you, just so you're aware of your rights, okay? You're not being arrested.
I've never been arrested. That's why I'm...
Okay, no, you're not being arrested. So, when did you come in the bank? You came in the bank yesterday, correct? Tell me about that.
I'm going to be honest because I'm honest.
Okay.
Came in here and I spoke to him.
That man right over there?
Yes.
Okay.
I made a deposit. I made a deposit to go on my Reason account.
Gotcha.
It was like five bands,
Okay.
and that was it. That's what I did.
Okay. And was it a check or cash?
It was a check.
Okay. What was the check?
It was like a settlement loan check.
A settlement loan check? Who did the check come from?
It just came from it was a settlement loan. I had got it.
A settlement loan, like, what do you mean by settlement? Like you were in an accident or you sued someone civilly?
Yeah, like that, I guess.
Okay.
She admits the check wasn't hers and that someone she just met online asked her to deposit it. The story begins to shift as she reveals how little she actually knows about him.
Did the check come from a law firm?
What?
Because normally the settlements will come from a law firm or that certain company. Do you remember who the check was from?
No.
How did you come about getting the check?
Okay, so I don't know. Because I can't lie. So I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I'm gonna get somebody in trouble or not.
Okay.
So it's like I got it from somebody.
You got what from somebody? The check?
Yeah.
Who'd you get it from?
I don't know his name. I just know his Facebook name.
You know his Facebook name?
Yes.
Okay.
Guido Santana.
And why would he be giving you a check?
He had told me that he had a check that he wanted me to deposit.
Okay.
But I didn't think it was. I just thought it was just a regular check. I didn't think none of it.
So why would he want you to deposit it?
I don't know. I don't
You
know.
don't, and you
I
don't know
if
this
he
guy.
had-
Did you meet with him in person?
No, I met with him on Facebook, but in person, yeah.
Oh, in person. Where'd you meet with him in person at?
Yesterday there.
Over there? Where? Like at
CVS.
CVS? Or
Like over there at CVS.
gotcha. So just right next door. Okay. And that was yesterday around what time?
Like 11:30. Like,
So before you came to the bank? And what's his Facebook name?
it's Fritos.
Are you able to pull it up?
Let me try to, but when I'm not around, I hope my phone be doing it. Oh my god.
Okay, so
But
you said his name was what?
It's Fritos Santana.
Like
It's
the chip?
It's Fredo.
And
I'm
what did
trying
he?
to restart my phone.
That's fine. Just what did he look like?
But he's not. He's like
Okay. All in his neck?
in his body.
The woman continues describing the man and repeats that she was just helping him out. When asked about any agreement between them, this is what she has to say.
The car he was in, I don't know if it was it looked like a Charger, but it's not a Charger.
What color was it?
It was like beige color.
Kind of like
That was kind of fun.
you're trying to find something. So kind of like a tan beige color. Okay. And you said it looked like a Charger?
It looked like a Charger, but I don't know. I don't know if it was a Charger or not. I'm trying to see.
Maybe. Yeah, just, you can work on that. So you meet with him, and then what happens?
He told me to he said I can deposit. He told me to come here and deposit a check. So when I came here, I deposited, and then he was telling me to check my account, but they said it was pending.
It said it was what?
They said it was pending.
The check?
They checked my account. Yeah,
Okay.
it was pending. And that's all I could do until the next morning.
Now, what was the agreement with him?
He wanted to get half. I don't know if he was trying to get half or he was trying to see if he wanted to take all of it. But we didn't discuss it because he wanted to discuss it.
So prior to meeting with him over there, what was the conversation? How did you get involved with this guy? Have you known him for a while, or
No, I just know him from Facebook.
from Facebook?
He texted me
Just randomly text you? How long ago was that?
like last week.
Last week?
Yeah.
And what did the conversation consist of?
He was saying that can I deposit a check, and he asked me did I have a bank, and I said I have Regan's, and then he said okay, that's good, and then he asked could he was asking for my address and my name, and then like he wanted to meet up yesterday. He told me we met up over here, and then he wanted me to come in here and deposit a check, and that was it.
Okay.
As more questions come up, her version of events starts to unravel. Officers pick up on the inconsistencies and try to make sense of a story that's quickly losing credibility.
And there was no agreement as far as.
He didn't want to discuss it over the phone. He kept saying he wanted to discuss it in person.
And have you seen
I
him
haven't
yet
seen
today?
him.
Okay. Okay. Now, has any of that money from your account gone anywhere else?
No, I mean, just my bank account, that's it.
Okay. Nothing with spending the money, no Cash App transactions?
No.
No? Okay. And do you have a phone? You don't have a phone number for this guy? You only have his
No, I
Facebook?
only have his, I mean, I think.
Are you able to get into those messages?
I'm trying to grab this from my
Yeah,
phone.
you work on that, and I'll get right back with you. Now, in your records there's $2,600 taken from that $5,000, correct?
You said what?
There's $2,600, that $5,316.79 you deposited. Today, $2,600 was removed from that account. Is that,
Okay, what if he have my login? What if I gave him my login?
did you?
Yeah, over the phone. Because
Okay.
I didn't know what he was going to do.
Okay. So you don't know this guy at all?
No, I just know him from Facebook.
You're saying he contacted you to get you to deposit a check, and there was no agreement. He wasn't agreeing to give
He
you
didn't
half.
want to agree, and he wanted to agree in person, not over
Okay.
the phone.
Was there some sort of an unspoken understanding that if you cash this, you were going to benefit from it?
Yeah,
So you were going to get money from this.
that's what he told me.
So the check, do you remember where the check came from? Not from him, but do you remember seeing where the check was addressed from?
She sticks to calling it a settlement loan. but officers reveal the check was fake and urge her to be honest. Whether she's protecting someone or just in over her head isn't totally clear yet.
He can't.
No, he can. I'm just asking you.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, it was his fault.
Okay. Were you aware the check was fraudulent?
He told me it was a settlement loan.
I'm sorry, what?
He told me it was a settlement loan.
It was what?
A settlement loan.
A settlement
loan check.
Okay. Okay. Well, the issue that we're running into here, right, that's a fraudulent check. And you cashed a fraudulent check, which is illegal. Okay? So that's where we're at right now. So if you can give me any information that maybe you're not giving me to help yourself out, and maybe more information on this guy, unless you don't have any information on this guy.
All I know is his Facebook name. I promise you, all I know is his Facebook name.
Is that Fredo Santana,
Yeah, it's Fredo
correct?
Santana. My phone just went dead. He was calling my number, but
And it's just through Facebook audio. You don't have his actual number.
his actual number, I don't know if somebody was calling me twice today after he called me, but my phone is dead. I don't have the charger on. But if I can prove that number, but I don't have the charger. But that is his Facebook name. And it's a picture of him. He's standing in front of a silver car with a white shirt on with some jeans on.
And you don't know an address for him or anything, but his Facebook picture is you're saying he's standing in front of a car,
A silver car with
and he's a
white
light-skinned
shirt. Yes.
black male.
Yes.
What kind of hair did he have?
It was shortcut.
Short? Color eyes?
Black.
And you said he had neck tattoos, arm tattoos.
Chubby, yeah.
He was kind of chubby. About how tall do you think he was?
He didn't get out the car.
He didn't get out of the car? Okay.
Despite everything, she sticks to her story. Officers decide it's time to take action.
And what
But he
time?
was parked. I don't know if they can pull up on the camera.
It was over
He was parked.
at CVS and not across the street?
Yeah, he was parked right here.
Like on this side of CVS,
He was
correct?
in CVS parking lot with parked like
Okay.
on the edge.
And you said that was around what time?
I got here around like 11:30.
That was yesterday though, right?
So it's parked like 11:20.
And you were there, were you there before he was?
No, he was there for hours.
Okay, did you pull up next to him?
No, I was.
Yes.
You didn't have a car? Do you have a car here today?
No.
Oh, okay. So around 11:40 is yesterday in a CV parking lot. So light-skinned black male, short hair, brown eyes, neck tattoos, any face tattoos?
No.
And you saw tattoos on his arms, both arms, or just one arm?
I know he got tattooed on the arm with his Facebook,
Oh, from his Facebook? Okay.
but he had on a jacket.
Okay. And you said he was a kind of chubbier?
Yeah.
Okay.
My boyfriend's gonna meet up here because he's trying to see if I'm arrested or not. He can look his Facebook name up and he can show you his Facebook.
Okay.
Okay, get my stuff to him.
Go ahead. You're fine.
You can't get with him.
Not yet.
This guy wouldn't. I don't know what I'm getting.
Put your hands together.
After searching her and placing her in the car, officers speak with her boyfriend, who appears completely unaware of the situation.
You got anything in your pockets?
You're out on 15.
Did you get him my stuff?
No.
Not yet.
No.
You just got those papers for me, Cardinal. Appreciate it. Now, you don't have anything else on your person, anything tucked away in pockets or anything? Okay. Well, like I explained to you, it's the bad check that you passed and put into your account. I'm just going to check your pockets here real quick. You don't have any pockets, right? Okay. Go ahead and jump in here. You have nothing in your hair there? You mind if I just take that off real fast? Okay. Go ahead and jump in there. Take a seat.
You know, I mean, cashing a check, right?
That's all that I was aware of.
Okay. You don't know anything about where she's getting this check or.
Nope.
Because the big thing is, I mean, like, kind of sounds like she's doing somebody's dirty work, right? So, I mean, to have her take the fall, right? I was just curious if you had any knowledge, because, I mean, honestly, we like to get the people who actually put her up to it and the one who's actually gaining from it, you know? But she's got, you guys have kids together, or?
She's got two kids.
Yeah, she's got 2 kids. You know, times are tough, and I hate for, I mean, we'll talk to her. I mean, she's been cooperative, but I was just curious if you had any knowledge of this stuff.
Yeah, I know it's kind of to ask, but there's no way she can come home.
She can come home. She's got to get booked through. I mean, dude, it's financial crimes. It's non-violent. They don't generally like to hang on to people for stuff like this, but she's got to get booked through. I mean, for real. Like, the bonds generally aren't set very high. If you go through a bondsman, a couple $100, you scrape together, you can get her home.
Officers give the boyfriend a quick rundown of what's going to happen next. It's a tough moment, and things don't look great for her.
Again, you go through a bondsman, you know, I mean, you put up 10% of that. It's not, you know, not a huge, right? Usually not that huge of a stretch. So, yeah, I don't want to go into too much without her, you know, saying that she wants you to know, but that's where we're at. You want to just hang out, and I'll just got to count the cash, and we'll.
Do you believe her story about another guy pulling the strings? Or was she the mastermind all along? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Number 4. The check looked real until police got involved. A teenager walks into a bank hoping to cash what he believes is a $2,000 payment. But something about the check raises concerns, and the employees quietly escalate it. Soon after, police are called to the scene.
How's it going? Hey, boss. You said they were having an issue with a check or something like that?
No.
In there? Okay.
I gotta let you go, bro. I'll talk to you later.
You said they closed your account or something like that?
They closed my account. I don't have an account here, sir.
Okay, then they
This is just a cashier's check.
Okay. Do you have your license with you?
They took it.
Okay. Do me a favor, just think that just for the time being, okay? Hey, ma'am. Do you have his license, perchance? Thank you. Where'd you get the cashier check from?
It was mailed to me. It's for Bitcoin.
Oh, okay. So, well, you just, like,
I
sold some Bitcoin and then they sent you, like, a cashier's check for it?
it's like I just invest it for them, basically.
Oh,
People
okay.
that don't know about.
So you're just investing the money for them?
Yeah, and then I take like a very small cut for a fee.
Okay. So they're saying they have an issue with the check, I guess. I'm not sure as to exactly what the issue is. I mean, this is obviously you. What's with the... They asked for a social security number, too?
They asked for 2 forms of ID. Yeah.
Interesting.
The guy seems confused and claims it's his first time at this bank. Meanwhile, officers speak with the employees to figure out what's really going on.
Anyway, like
Uh-huh.
Zelle, Cash App, Apple Pay,
Like cashier's check, even, yeah.
or cashier's check. Yeah, cashier's check is more uncommon, but I don't know why. It's whatever. But I've never even been to this bank. I don't even know about what Seacoast is. I live 45 minutes north of Fort Myers.
But it was just a Seacoast bank, like...
Check.
Check,
yeah.
okay.
And I usually get like Bank of America or Wells Fargo or whatever that, and
Yeah.
I just go cash it, and I make the investment, and then I show them and everything's legit, and that's it. And then I got this one, and I seen Suncoast, or not Suncoast, it's Seacoast. It's like, Seacoast. And I looked it up, and there's one all the way down here, and then I drove down here. And that's it.
I don't know. There's no other Seacoast branches around here or anything like that.
No,
there is
not.
no.
It's the only one. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I never even heard of Seacoast. I didn't even know that was.
I got you. You're just gonna hang tight for the time being. I was just trying to figure out what's up with the check and all that stuff. So.
I'm just as curious as you guys. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be one of those things where like, the person handed you like a check
Maybe
with
maybe
logo.
they tried to pull something. I don't know.
Is
It's a new customer.
the person that the check is like from? Is their bank account was closed, correct?
Yeah, so their bank account was
Okay. You just want to hang tight for the time being, and then I'll come back with you. How's it going?
Trying to coordinate outside, man.
How's it going? How's it going?
So what we got is, we realized this check looked weird off the back because it says cashier checks and regular accounts don't have cashier check.
Staff explained that after running the checks, they confirmed the check came from a closed account and was clearly fraudulent.
So we pulled this account up, couldn't pull it up. We linked it to this account, so we called this branch, or this account's based out of Winter Park. And I called there.
Here in Florida?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're only based in Florida. So, anyway, we called and talked to the senior client advisor, who's the one that's actually the person that handles that account. She's very familiar with the whole account. She set it up. She knows them very well. She said this is definitely fraud. They closed this account a year ago for fraud. Shut everything down, and then this account's pulling up. So when we pull this up, this account has been purged off our system, but when you pull it in there, it actually pulls this company.
Okay.
It just doesn't show as an active account anymore. And honestly, I think this guy's like oblivious. I don't think he knows what's going on, because I don't think
It's a possibility that, because what he's explaining to me is that he normally gets like checks for like what he for his job and stuff like that. Normally just never a cash use check before. He's like, all right, that works, I guess. And he saw that it was from Seacoast, came down all the way down here to see if he can cash it. So I'm assuming 850. You said this account was closed about a year ago, right?
Yeah.
It's your fraud.
Yeah, due to fraud.
Okay.
It was shut down. And so then, yeah, like I said, this just popped up today. We couldn't figure out. So we called the branch of account.
Okay.
Again, she's super familiar with everything. She works with this account pretty much on a daily basis, and said that, yeah, this is definitely fraud. But and the weird thing is the thing that triggered it is they put cashier's checks. They must have bought cashier's check stock when they did this fraud, because like a normal account like you or I or any company would have, never it's going to say cashier. That's only issued.
Another employee explains how they verified it was a scam, as officers circle back to question the man again.
So that's why that was like a red flag right away.
This check doesn't look like our checks.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Not at all.
No.
So like we have like certain internal numbers that we use on the MICR line here. This account number is the account number that was closed, and when we issue cashier's checks, we don't put account numbers for just security purposes. We use internal account numbers when we issue them. So they can't take out $850 from an account that was already closed. So and what's concerning is that he's getting checks from different places, and he could be part of I don't know if he's a victim or whatever, but he could be falling if he's getting checks from different places for Bitcoin or whatever it is.
Yeah. So according to him, is like he manages their accounts for them, and since they don't have an understanding of how Bitcoin works, I suppose, and then he gets a small fee for how much, depending on how much like they make through his like basically like a broker to some extent. So let me talk with him real quick.
Yeah.
If I can, are you able to like scan a copy of that for me, if that's okay, just to check itself, and then I'll see you. I'm going to talk with the other officer over here, and I'll go
Hey, you
down
just
there.
want a copy of this?
I can make
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. Thank you. Okay, so who handed you that check or the cashier's check? You just received it via the mail? Okay.
Yeah, I have the package with the little mail slip on it.
Where-
It's in my car, the envelope.
Okay. Yeah, we can just go ahead and grab that. Yeah. You have your keys with you? Okay. It's on the passenger side or something like that?
Police then gather details about where the check came from and confirm the information directly with the bank.
That your car? Yeah. Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Sadly.
No, I was just curious. I didn't know. You don't have anything in the car? I was gonna stick my poking anything out? No. No? Okay.
That's it. That's literally all it was. It was just.
That's the guy who sent it to you.
That's the guy. That's me.
Okay. Just hop back inside for me.
Like he's brand new, we've never dealt with him before. I don't know. It's just another customer, and my boss was like, "Yep, you're gonna get. He's gonna ship you the cashier's check," and he just said he wanted Bitcoin.
Oh.
We usually use ATMs, Bitcoin ATMs.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Sorry about that. Thank you. Real quick, that account. That's it. I'm trying to see. This is the person that sent.
Oh, that's who sent it? I don't know. We have that person here. Is that a signer on this account?
Yeah, let's see. So he was informed that he would get the cashier's check via the mail, this kid right here. And then this is how he received it from that person. That's him right there. Pay to,
I need to make a note of that.
here, if you want to just take a gander.
Yeah. You want to get a photocopy of that?
I guess I could, right? That's easier than doing all of this.
Yeah, you should probably do that.
Yeah, we, I pretty count on this guy, doesn't know.
So that account is closed, you said, right?
Yeah, a year ago.
The bank staff mentions that the guy may not be the mastermind, but could just be a fall guy. Officers go back to dig deeper into his story.
It was by the bank for fraud. So these people probably got their account compromised. They got like 20 accounts with us. But this one was closed a year ago because it had someone, you know.
So it's a possibility the person who, and he didn't, this is his first time in here, you never seen him before, nothing like that?
He's never been.
Okay.
And I honestly think just from the way he's been hanging, because most people, this took forever. This took us like 25, 30 minutes to get to the bottom of this. And most times, if they're involved with it, they like skate. You know, they know something's up. But
Just get on out of here.
Yeah, he's just been like, I mean, we gave him a bottle of water. He's been super relaxed. I honestly don't think that he's.
Yeah, it could be one of those things where the person who conducted fraud on this account went through with trying to purchase Bitcoin, sent him that money, which is in a closed account. And
Figured they'd give
I'm gonna ask him and see if he had any like money basically sent to, or Bitcoin sent to these people, and this is like them paying them back for it.
Yeah, or if he issued
Make sure he wasn't.
If he issued him anything, yeah, if they issued
Yeah, and then this is like a fake check that they sent him.
Yeah, it could be.
Let me see. Excuse me, sir. Hey, with that account, the check you received, did you send them like any Bitcoin or anything like that, or anything, or is it just like any money to them?
Sent them anything.
So this is the way it works: is like that you receive it, then you go through with like
Yeah, we take it like I don't even know what the percentage is. I think it's like a 5% fee for the investment.
Okay, is it just you that does this, or is it like you?
It's for somebody. Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha.
They have needs supposedly, and then that people who just want to invest. I don't actually find the people myself, and then yeah, it's like Zelle or Cash App or anything like that, and then we do like Bitcoin and then like Solana and like other like forms.
As the officers continue questioning him, he admits that this isn't his first time doing something like this.
Okay, so you haven't sent the person who sent you that anything as of yet?
Never sent them anything. Never heard of their name. Nothing. Like it's just I've been through this probably 15 times now. I just started a few months ago with them, but I've done quite a few now. Yeah.
You've done a couple already, but this is the first time this has happened.
Yeah, I mean with this guy, I don't know who this is.
Oh, tag on your car. What's up with that? It's not coming back to the same car.
I just got the car literally a week ago. I have the title in there still.
Okay, what tag is on there?
I don't know. I think it's an old tag.
Your old tag? To a different car? Yeah. You can't do that. You can't. You have to transfer.
30 days.
You have to transfer the information like right away. Technically, you're driving an unregistered vehicle because the tag is like, and on top of it is
you have 30 days in the state of Florida, right? My stepdad is Collier County FWC.
No, I'm pretty positive that like you have to have it like a temp tag. You're full good to send.
Privately or Facebook? Yeah, marketplace.
So you have to you sign title?
No.
You didn't sign title.
No, I had a buddy who signed the title in the wrong spot, and the whole thing was screwed. So he told me, do it at the DMV, so you don't accidentally do that.
How have you been in contact with? How have you been contacting?
Never contacted him.
It's through what?
Higher up.
Oh, okay. So it's your boss, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have his number?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do.
Do you have a piece of paper?
Texting people like crazy.
He adds that all communication goes through a boss, and he never deals directly with clients. Meanwhile, police and staff keep piecing the situation together.
Yeah, you've just been texting what? Your boss or something like that?
No, just I'm meeting up with a friend later to go out tonight.
Okay.
So,
This is his boss.
So he's saying, is that his cut, or is that what he's using to buy Bitcoin? Because Bitcoin's at $83,000.
That is what he uses. I mean, yeah, you can buy chunks of it.
I mean, that's how it comes to fraction.
Yeah, you can buy fractions.
I could go see if the banker who actually
It
banks
just doesn't
some
make sense.
has another.
Why would you buy this?
Or you can do that.
Bitcoin.
So this,
It's not going to go up prices.
No, you're good to go. Thank you.
you can use it to invest in other things. Is from my
I
understanding.
don't either.
From what I know how it
Are
works.
you leaving for the day? Oh, okay. Oh, then it's not immediate. We don't need you right this minute.
Do you have your phone number? This is supposed to be his boss.
Okay. All right, perfect.
Thank you.
Oh, you got the phone number?
For his boss.
For this guy? For
No. So according to him, he goes through with his boss. And that you'll see information or whatever, and that he goes through with him. I'm the one that's, I guess, been in contact with this guy
I
here.
guess you know what to ask him then.
Thank you.
Just *67 is my personal.
Get that out. Okay, I'll be right back, okay?
Thank you.
Police call the bank's fraud department to verify what they've been told and see if the story checks out.
Yeah, just a second.
Yeah.
My fraud person wants to talk to you.
Sure, yeah. Let's leave that alone. Try that.
It's Officer Vasquez?
Yeah.
Okay. Melissa? Melissa, you're on the phone with Officer Vasquez. She will be right
Hi,
next
officer.
Hi, how's it going?
She's in our fraud prevention area. Fraud law.
I'm in the fraud department with Seacoast Bank, and I just wanted to get an understanding. We've confirmed that this is a counterfeit check that this kid is trying to cash.
Okay.
And I understand you guys were trying to find out if it was a signer. Is that what you guys were trying to do?
Correct, yeah. Do we know if he's signer for the company? Or whatever account it's from?
This is, yeah, is who you're looking to see if it's a signer. Is that correct?
Correct, yes.
Okay. So no, he is not.
Okay.
What I'm guessing is, can you tell me what type of conversation this kid is, or what type of story this kid is telling you?
From my
about how he got it and who he's getting it from?
Yeah, so from my understanding is that he explained that he had received a check via the mail from this gentleman here named and he usually does this through his boss, which is my other officer speaking to right now. According to him, he received $850 via cashier's check to basically purchase like Bitcoin and then invest it for this person. And then the way it works is he basically takes a 5% cut, is the way he explained it to me.
The fraud department confirms the guy is likely a money mule. Police regroup and talk through what that means for the case.
Yeah, he's a mule.
Awesome.
He's involved in some type of mule activity. This is a scam.
So
we actually see this all the time. I don't know if you see that in your area or not.
oftentimes, so out of curiosity, so what you're saying is that the check itself is like fraudulent, or like it's not?
It's counterfeit, yeah.
Okay.
It's counterfeit.
Okay. All right.
So this individual, and yeah, he's a mule for this activity. So whoever his boss is getting him to do the mule.
Yeah,
activity.
that's what we were like thinking of like initially. That specific account that he was trying to cash a check from has been closed for fraud for about a year.
Okay.
So
the check itself is fraud.
Yeah, it's counterfeit. Is what Miss Melissa Rodriguez is telling me. She's part of their fraud department for this for the bank.
Okay.
So
he should. I tried. So the number for his boss, the number's out of service.
Okay. Yeah.
But he's texting on WhatsApp, which means he could just be on Wi-Fi, and WhatsApp works off of Wi-Fi and other stuff right there. It's like the name.
Yeah. So you just ask him to see texting.
What's up?
Yeah, I was gonna see who's texting. Oh, he's texting. But
he's texting his boss.
So, I mean, the way it works is like he's in possession of the check. He's attempted to cash it. He wasn't able to cash it. My understanding is like if he has knowledge of it.
The whole thing sounds weird.
It does. Yeah, it could be one of those things where like that. I mean, the way this lady explained it was that, like it could be one of those things where he doesn't know what's going on. He's just trying to cash his check basically for someone else, for his boss, who's basically trying to screw him, or he does know, and that he's trying to like, which makes sense. I mean, this could be one of those things where he doesn't know what he's doing, or he does know exactly what he's doing. I just can't pinpoint as to what it is.
Police confront him with this new information and he starts getting defensive. His answers start to fall short, and it becomes even more obvious he's not being truthful.
How'd you meet the guy you were talking to? I think it was?
Yeah.
Through WhatsApp?
Did you just ask me that?
No, that was another officer. I'm trying to make sure. Is it through WhatsApp or something like that, or?
That's what we contact on. I think it's, I don't know if we met on Telegram or WhatsApp, but it's one of the two, which I know is like a fishier platform because it's an undercover thing. But yeah, I had never like dabbled in those. I'm on Telegram for like groups for crypto. They make like call outs for like ones to get in on, but that was it. And then I got done telling somebody, I don't know which one, that I was super heavy in the last 2 years and I just quit. It impaired my memory like crazy, and I don't remember anything. I don't even remember what I ate for breakfast. A 2-year relationship I just went through got destroyed because of that as well.
Okay.
Like you name it.
So you just, during that time, you had made contact with this gentleman. You just don't recall when or how you made contact with him?
He probably reached out to me.
Okay.
I don't.
So you're just doing business with him, basically?
Yeah, I mean, I told him there's like Facebook ads for like remote jobs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it might have been that. But
so that's the route you had
Facebook
gone.
is a local thing. You know what I mean? So I don't think that was it, because I doubt he's local. Might be, but I don't think that was it. He probably reached out to me some way because of my experience in crypto or something.
So you have like some knowledge of how it works, basically. So he reached out to you. Yeah. So he reached out to you to some extent, possibly, or you reached out to him.
Like I said, it was a few months ago. I've been like through so much the last like 6 months. I don't even understand.
The bank confirms charges are moving forward. When questioned again about the check, he does not change his explanation.
Yeah, I really don't know. And I don't like deal with him a lot. This is not a full-time job or anything. He hits me up like every now and then. It's like, this person wants to make an investment. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
It's not like an everyday thing, or it's like
every now and then he'll contact you.
A week maybe, yeah.
Okay.
Melissa, she's the one in fraud prevention.
She was the one that we spoke to earlier that said that the check itself was counterfeit.
Hey, Melissa, sorry to bother you. Hey, the police officers had a couple questions for you. It's Officer Vasquez and Blomquist.
Hi, this is Corporal Blomquist. I'm just, we're getting close to having enough to prove knowledge. So before we do that, I just want to confirm that the bank is willing to press charges, because they would be the victim in this situation, being that the account is closed and he'd be taking money basically directly from the bank.
So we aren't going to have we would not have suffered a loss in this case because the account's not existent.
Well, I'm saying if he succeeded in pulling the money out.
Got it, yeah.
Then you would have suffered the loss, so that would make you the victim of the attempted fraud.
Yep.
So, as the victim, is the bank willing to press charges?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, that's all I needed. So how did you get the check today?
It was in my mailbox. Well, not my mailbox. I've been staying at my friend's house.
Okay.
I had him ship it there.
He keeps insisting it was a legitimate crypto transaction, but officers are not convinced.
But you've never spoken to this person?
No.
And you've never met?
The dude on the...
Right.
No, never talked to him, don't know his
So
name,
how exactly do you get your cut? Do you take off the top?
Yeah.
And then
I have
you
to
deposit
send
the
proof of
rest?
everything to my boss. I send him a picture of when I got it in the mail, the check. I would make sure everything's the same, all that stuff. And the money, and then I put it in the Bitcoin thing, and then I send it to whatever account or his wallet, crypto wallet, whatever, or the business wallet. I don't know what. I literally don't know anything else past that point, and that's it.
Right. But obviously, this does not appear to be a legal operation.
I didn't think so. No, it's a crypto investment. It's like you giving me $1,000 and saying like, can you put this in on black for me?
It's a little different than that because there's no interaction between us for that. Only.
What do you mean? You mean because he mailed it? Because like we never met, or what?
Never met, never spoke. You've never met the boss. We can't contact him to verify anything.
I don't know why you can't contact him now because he's not reading anything or nothing is going through on my end either.
Because it's not.
I'm catching that now.
He eventually admits he did not think things through, saying he needed the money and ignored his instincts, even though the situation did not feel right.
All right. But being that you are essentially just taking money off the top and then depositing the rest, I mean, none of this seemed like something that you should stop doing at any point?
No, I'm a teenager, dude. I'm not the smartest. You know what I mean? It was $50 in my pocket and an investment I had to do for somebody, and that fed me at the end of the day. You know what I mean? People sell for a reason. People traffic for a reason. People dance on poles for a reason. Like, you have to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? My stepdad's a cop. Like, he's FWC for Collier County. It's the same for him. He tells me every day, he's like, we make 50, 60 grand a year, you know, and it's miserable, but I do it because, you know, the job is fun and it is what it is, and it keeps the food on my table, but that's all it is, you know.
Right, but it's a job where he's going in and...
I know it's not a relatable thing, but yeah.
Even dancing on a pole, it's a legit job that you get hired for. You have an interview.
Well, that's most of the time it's under the table for that too, but yeah.
But like this, it didn't occur to you that this probably isn't legal.
I didn't care. I needed money. You know what I mean? I don't really give it. You know, I needed food on my table. I've been homeless for months because my mom kicked me out thanks to this. I got my mom scammed out of $15,000, and she kicked me out last year, at the end of last year. I've been couch surfing the past 5 months, and I just finally got a car last week.
After all the back and forth, the officers finally reach a verdict. The teen is then searched before being escorted to the patrol vehicle.
And I can't afford to register it or anything, too.
All right.
You know, I'm not trying to you guys. This is my story, dude. I'm low.
No, I'm going to need you to stand up, all right?
You got it. Did you search for traffic?
Yeah.
What is... Okay, can I get like an explanation at least exactly what is going on?
It's fraud.
All right. Pass a fraudulent check, man.
It's a fraudulent check?
Yes.
It came back fraudulent?
Yes. And to an account that is...
Locked.
Yeah, it's been shut down for over a year.
Over a year?
Yes. Since March of 24.
Awesome. So I just myself on that one. Very cool. Love that for myself. I'll just push myself even lower in life right now.
Look, it's a mistake, all right? Do you have anything on you that you're not supposed to have?
A wallet and keys.
That's it?
Should be.
All right.
Am I grabbing stuff up there?
Nothing that's going to cut poker prod me?
No.
All right. For these bills? Are they really?
Yeah.
Just a lot of Did your keys work?
After being searched, he's placed in the patrol car. now facing the consequences of a scam he may not have fully understood.
Any jewelry other than you have the watch, couple rings, and the earrings?
Yep.
Alright. Yeah.
Back benching.
Yeah. Now you got some statements and stuff.
I can just like that. I can just do it.
You might have to try to sit forward a little bit.
Yeah.
The double walk, right?
How do people do this in the movies? Ow.
You gotta like sit up straight to some extent and then just lower your hands as much as you can.
They're on the back.
It's like angled there. Here, watch your knees real quick. I'm just gonna hit you.
He's ultimately charged with fraud and uttering a false instrument. Number 3. Suspicious $21,000 check triggers police investigation. Police arrive at a bank after staff report a customer attempting to deposit a suspicious $21,000 check. When officers get there, the man is already being detained outside while the teller explains the situation.
What's up, man? I'm Deputy Carbone with Orange County Sheriff's Office. You have an ID on you?
Yes, I do.
Go ahead and hang up the phone. You're not going to be on the phone for this. You have an ID on you? Do you have an ID on you was my question. You said yes, you do. Do you mind if I see it?
What's going on?
I'll explain it to you as soon as you give me your ID.
My ID's in the car.
Your ID's in the car?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead and turn around for me. Put your phone on the put your wallet down. Turn around for me. Right now you're being detained pending an investigation. I'll explain everything to you as soon as we step outside. Do you understand?
What have I done?
You speak English, right?
Yes, sir.
You understood the words that I just told you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So hang tight. As soon as I get you outside, I'll explain everything to you. Is that pretty clear?
Yes, sir.
All right. Perfect.
I'm not using what I do.
All right. I'll explain everything to you as soon as I get you outside. That's the third time I tell it to you. Go ahead and walk out for me.
Why am I pending an investigation?
I'll explain everything to you as soon as I get you outside, man. What part of that don't you understand? I'm trying to be very compliant with you,
detained
right? Because you're being detained pending an investigation. I'm going to explain to you as soon as I get you out here, man. Just give me a second so I can explain everything to you.
What have I done? I haven't done anything for you to run my neck for you to do anything.
All right, so I'm Deputy Carbone with Orange County Sheriff's Office. Before I ask you any questions, because I have you detained, I've got to read you your rights. Have you ever been read your rights before?
Yes.
Okay.
Am I able to get my information out of the car?
Take a seat. Take a seat, stick your feet out, cross your legs. County vehicle 842, I got one secure.
Am I able to get my information out of the car?
Just hang tight, man. Let me read you your rights. If you want to answer questions after I read you your rights, we'll go from there. You don't even know what I'm going to ask you yet, do you?
No.
Exactly, so hang tight for me, man.
After being read his rights, the man explains where the check came from. But things take a turn when police say the check is suspected to be fraudulent.
All right, so the Constitution requires me that I inform you that you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be used in court as evidence against you. You're entitled to talk to an attorney now and have him present or now or any time during this questioning. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you without cost. Do you desire to consult with an attorney first or to have one during this interview, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. You understand by saying yes, I cannot speak to you. You understand that?
So you can speak to me.
Do you want to speak to me, yes or no? If you want an attorney present, I'm not going to speak to you, and then I'm going to go off base what the bank has told me. Okay. So the bank got information that the check you're trying to cash is fraud.
But it's fraud?
Yeah, and you just tried cashing it over the phone. You just tried cashing it in person.
Cashing it over
Okay.
the phone?
Yeah.
How did I try to cash it over the phone?
They got a picture of you with the number of the check and the amount for the check because you sold the car, right?
Yes, sir.
That car is registered to somebody else. So then you tried cashing that check. So you fraudulently tried cashing a check.
Car registered to
No, it's registered to a completely different person. It's not even in your name.
who's the car registered to?
That's none of your concern. The fact you don't know proves my point. Do you understand that?
No, I'm not saying that.
So where did you get the check that you're trying to cash?
I got it from the buyer. I'm supposed to be buying the check.
You got it from the buyer.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what's the buyer's name? Okay.
The officers try to clarify the car's details and ask about others involved, but the man sticks to his story and denies there's anything wrong with the check.
Okay. And how did they get the car?
How did you get the check or how did you get the car?
How did he get the car? How did he get the car?
How did he get the car?
Yeah.
I was supposed to have the car.
Okay, the car's not even in his name, so how did he get the car? How is he trying to sell it to you?
He's not selling me the car, sir.
So what are you trying to do?
He's buying the car from me, sir.
He's trying to buy the car from you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, how did you get possession of the vehicle?
I was given the car.
By who?
Someone came and gave me the car, sir.
You don't have a name? You don't know who you do business with? Anything like that? You see how sketchy that is?
I know who I do business with. I know that's not a fraudulent check, sir. The check is fully verifiable on their end as well.
It's not. And the bank already flagged you. That's why I was already there.
How was I flagged, sir?
All right, hang tight for me, man. You're just going to run in circles. That's fine. Is this your social security?
I'm asking how was I flagged.
Cool. Hang tight for me. Can you stay 10-12?
Yeah.
Yes, please. Cody Martin.
Do you have his ID? Oh.
I do.
Oh, that's a fake ID. That's a fake ID.
I'm going to run it and find out, but his social matches it.
It's a different color anyway.
That ID is weird, man.
Is
I've
this
never
one of y'all's checks?
Yeah. Yes, it
does
is.
look a different color.
That's our check.
It shouldn't be
It's
more
a
more
loan
blue.
draft.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So it was like
what's
the
your
cashier.
nice cell type?
I'm thinking regular like credit cashier's check we print out.
No, sir.
Yeah.
So they have. Did you show him the notes? No, we have no. I told him what happened, and this is where we are.
While officers check with the bank's staff, they learn there's no trace of the vehicle ever existing. When they return to the man, he's told someone else already tried using the exact same check.
So,
on the member's account, the member's name is Jameson. He says suspicious activity.
he can't even tell me where he got the car from.
Because you know he doesn't have it.
Yeah.
So our member visited Patrick Air Force Base.
Out in Brevard.
Yeah, trying to cash the loan draft.
This one?
Not the guy that's
This American is our member.
Okay.
This Cody Martin is not our member.
But this American tried cashing
cash the check.
for the same amount?
Yes, the same exact check.
He tried to cash this check.
Right. He said he had the title but was not able to provide, because they asked him proof for where's the vehicle. And he said he was texting someone and keep asking why I was asking for the title. Non-member had the paperwork for the loan. Oh, it was the non-member, so it was him.
The non-member still has.
He has no proof of the vehicle.
No, he doesn't.
Because what they do is
He doesn't have the vehicle.
get fake loans.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was telling him about it.
Yeah.
'Cause I asked him to
All
look
right.
it up because he was at Patrick. So
Let me get-
He reached out to you. So he already knew what was going on.
Cell type vehicle 842. Can you run a 29 for me? Sorry. Whoever Jefferson American is went to Patrick's Air Force Base and tried to cash the same check and got flagged for fraud. So unless you show me proof of a title of the vehicle, registration of the vehicle with your name on it, or any sort of that stuff, you're going to go to jail today for fraud. Okay? The bank is willing to prosecute and press charges. This is not a true check.
So that check, I have the paperwork with the check to show.
What paperwork?
Right there to show what he gave me. This is what he gave me, sir.
It doesn't matter what he gave you. I need the documents I told you. So unless you have the title of the vehicle with a proof of purchase or a bill of sale, you're going to go to jail today.
The man insists he shouldn't be arrested and tries to show proof he's innocent, but the officers are not convinced. Meanwhile, the paperwork is given a closer look inside.
Not taking the jail, sir. Leave it, sir. I assure you, sir. This is what he gave me.
This doesn't show me proof that you purchased a vehicle from him. Or he purchased a vehicle from you, and he's paying with this amount.
That is the auto loan check, sir, that he had got. He gave me, sir.
I get what you're saying, but it's not proof. It's not proof.
It's from him. I'm not lying to you.
Okay, well, you haven't been truthful yet, so I don't believe you. So hang tight, man.
Still wait. Okay.
I gotta run this by you before we go any further. Yeah. Sorry. So he's saying this is what he used to get the check. Is this what you guys would send out? Would you guys even send out a $21,000 check like that?
So what we would do it through the member. If the member says I'm buying a car from this person, so I feel like they both are confused now.
Right.
The member knows.
Well, because that's the member, right?
Right, that's not him. He shouldn't. The member would have this paperwork.
How did his name get on the check?
Because this person said Cody Martin is selling me a car.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make the check payable to myself and Cody Martin. So Cody Martin can get the check because he's selling me a car. So he told me, this person told Navy Federal that Cody Martin has a car. I'm buying it from Cody Martin. And this is the amount Cody Martin told me the car is gonna cost.
Okay.
So we made the check payable so Cody Martin can
cash it.
Okay.
But the car's in somebody else's name.
That's the VIN number.
Okay.
Back at the patrol vehicle, the officer presses again for solid proof of the car.
All right, Mr. Cody. If you can't prove to me that you own that car, there's nothing I can do for you.
Sir, I have not taken a vehicle, sir. There's nothing stolen. There's no one taking or selling or taking anything
Okay.
that doesn't belong.
So you went to the cashier, the teller, with this check, and you said, I need to cash this because I'm selling a car. Correct? Okay. The teller was already aware that you were going to try to come here because they sent an email with your picture and the other guy's picture, so they knew exactly who you were. Because this check was already tried to be cashed at Patrick's Air Force Base. And was stop talking. When I'm done talking, you can talk. Or if I ask you a question. Fair? All right. So, when Patrick's flagged this, they sent it to all the other Navy Federal branches and said, this is a fraudulent check. There's no proof. There's no bill of sale, no title of the vehicle, no proof at all that this check is for the sale of a vehicle, which is what you're claiming it to be, correct?
Exactly.
Okay. So without that proof, it is a fraudulent check because the vehicle is registered to somebody completely different who is currently driving the vehicle.
How would it be fraud on my end, sir?
Because you're cashing a check that does not work for the sale of the vehicle. So you showed up to a bank to cash a check for a vehicle that you're selling, correct?
Sir.
Yes or no?
This is a loan.
It's a yes or no question. Yes or no?
I have not claimed.
Mr. Cody, yes or no?
Sir, I have not claimed that I'm selling that vehicle at all, sir.
You showed up because you said this check is because I'm selling a vehicle to this other individual. Yes or no?
Did not come out my mouth.
Okay, do you want me to play back my body camera or get the camera from the bank? Which one would you like?
He now shifts his explanation and comes up with more excuses. After pushing back for a while, he admits more details, though he still doesn't seem to grasp the seriousness of what's happening.
Sir, I have not came out my mouth saying that I am selling a vehicle. I said I have
Okay.
an auto loan check.
You said this check right here is for the sale of a vehicle. Yes or no?
I said that is an auto loan check. It did not come out my mouth that I was.
Okay, you understand English, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you have a mental malfunction I'm not aware about that you cannot understand my communication?
I'm talking to you completely.
No, it's yes or no. Do you have one that I'm not aware about? Yes or no? Okay, so the questions I'm asking you are yes or no questions. They're pretty straightforward, right? They're so that I can get further in this investigation. So you have been unable to answer my question. The check that you are trying to cash is for the sale or a transaction of a vehicle. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So because you have been unable to provide the proof that either you or this other individual have the title or bill of sale for the vehicle, this check is fraudulent. You understand?
So it's making it fraudulent because
Do you understand?
It's making it fraudulent because we do not have the vehicle.
You have no proof the vehicle is yours.
So how is it coming to fraud on that end when
The bank flagged it as fraud.
it's a loan? It's literally a loan. I do not have the vehicle. It's a loan. No one's taking anything. No one's stolen anything. It's a loan. And I was just told that the check was fraudulent because there was no loan. That check had to be given to Amiris. That check had to be given.
So you have no proof of the vehicle making the check fraudulent. You
I
just
have not.
said it.
I have not printed out that check, sir. I have not done anything to that check, sir.
Your attempt to cash this check with the teller today is sufficient for the bank to press charges. Do you understand that?
I have not done anything but to. Hey, I'm getting a loan in my
Are you a
name.
22 car?
Yeah.
Okay, I already called your supervisor. It's just going to be a transport.
Okay.
So,
Please, sir.
The reality starts sinking in, and the man begs to avoid jail time. Despite the officer's explanation, he continues to protest.
Please, sir. I have
I just need somebody to transport. So.
There is no stolen vehicle. I'm not performing any fraud. I haven't said one time I have to tie.
You want to put him in your car?
Yeah.
Do you want to swap cups real quick?
Yeah. Please, sir.
You'll search him for me. Search him.
He's not.
Please, sir. Oh my God. You did that on. Oh my God.
Thank you.
Please, sir. Would I be able to talk to the bank, sir?
No, you're not going to be able to
called
talk
and
to the bank.
verified, and now my
Yes,
phone
they
is
have. They
What
have
did they-
called
what
and
did they verify?
verified
I have not tried to
that the
cash that
check
check
is
at all.
fraudulent. You just did, and the teller in front of me.
I have not tried to
I was
cash that
standing
check
behind
just
you.
now. I have not tried to cash
Exactly. That one attempt is all you need.
You said the check is trying to be cashed.
Yes,
other
the
than that.
other person went to attempt to cash that same check at Patrick's Air Force Base.
How would he try to cash the same check when it's only one check that went out?
Not sure. You're going to have to ask him, man.
This is crazy.
Because the bank already flagged that check.
What am I doing that's fraud?
Hold on. You guys back out.
What am I doing that's fraud, sir? I'm not understanding what have I done that's fraud. I'm not understanding.
The check. The fact you attempted to cash the check is
I
fraudulent.
haven't stolen a vehicle.
Who said anything about stealing a
I
car?
haven't taken a vehicle. I'm not cashing the fraudulent check. It's making the check fraudulent.
I explained that to you already multiple times. I'm not sure how else I can explain it to you.
So because I don't have a title to the vehicle,
Correct.
it's making it fraudulent?
Correct. You have no proof.
When the supervisor steps in, the man attempts to justify his actions and defend his case. Do you think the officer will believe him?
So what's he want?
I don't know. For you to not send him to jail. Yeah.
You don't want to go to jail.
Well,
Jailitis.
what? I mean, do we have the actual charge?
Yes.
What is it?
It's him trying to cash a fraudulent check.
Okay, where's he at?
He's in my car.
Roll the window down. Which side is he? Passenger side, driver's side? Hey, I'm Sergeant Anderson. You asked to speak to a supervisor?
Yes, sir.
What's going on?
So basically, they're telling me that I'm being charged with fraud with a duplicated check.
Yes.
And the check, that is the only check that has been given to me. I have not gone anywhere else and tried to cash the check, a duplicated check.
Okay.
I haven't done anything, sir.
Who gave you the check? Who's that?
He is the person who got the auto loan. So he has to get a proof for the loan. He has to go into the bank and sign off on the loan. This check is fully verifiable. He's my friend.
Why are you going to? Is it the check in your name or his name?
It's in my name.
Why are you?
It's payable to me. So basically,
He wrote you a check?
No, he didn't write the check. He got it from the bank. So basically, you can get an auto loan from the bank, and you can turn it into an individual seller auto loan. So basically, you don't even have to have the car.
All right. So he goes to a bank, gets a check made out to you from a bank.
You got the loan from Navy Federal. You got a proof for the loan, and they issue a check. So that check right there, in the possession that I had, was upmost the valid check. That's the only check that I've had.
So why do you have the check?
I have the check because he wrote it out to me.
Why did he write it out to you?
So we can basically, I cash it.
He describes the deal as a way to help someone he knows and says he'd get half for his help. But the sergeant isn't buying it and makes the next steps clear.
Why were you going to split the funds?
Because he got an auto loan check off his credit. So basically, he's just liquidating credit. That's it.
Where's the car at?
Liquidating credit. No one has the car, sir. No one's taking the car. No one's stealing the car.
So how did he get a loan on a car?
So basically, he applied for Navy Federal. There is nowhere on there that you have to have this car. There is nowhere on there that they're making you put this check towards this car.
Okay.
There is nowhere on there, sir.
So is it like an equity line on the car?
It's not off the car. It's basically he went to them, requested, hey, look, this is the case. I'm asking for $21,000 off my credit for you guys to give me a check. And literally, I can go cash the check myself. He cannot deposit it in his account. I could have.
Well, what collateral did he use for the $21,000?
His credit. It's his credit. He's opened the account, the personal loan, on his account. It's really open on his account.
So it's a personal loan for $21,000.
Yes, sir.
And he's offered to split the proceeds with you.
Yes.
That sounds awful shady to me.
All I have to do is cash it, sir.
That sounds awful shady. Why is he offering to split it with you?
All it is liquidating.
Why is he offering to split it with you?
Because we're liquidating the credit, sir. That's all. There's nothing illegal about it.
So basically, he's getting a personal loan that he ain't intending to pay back. Basically, is what you're telling me.
No, he's paying it back.
Okay.
He has to pay it back.
So why is he giving you half the funds?
Or mess his credit up.
Why is he giving you half the funds?
Because I helped him build his credit, sir.
So he's giving you how much?
Half.
Half of what?
The $20,000.
So he's giving you 10 grand?
Yes, sir. His credit was at a 500. I helped him build his credit, sir.
All right. Well, you still might be going to jail. Sounds awful shady to me.
Sir,
so hang tight. Let me look into it.
Please, sir.
Yeah.
Because they have the yet. I walked in the bank. I didn't run the check. I didn't say I'm cashing this check.
Did you present it?
I have the card.
Did you present it?
I handed them the check, sir.
Well, that's bad news at BlackRock if you present the check.
While the check might technically be real, the story behind it doesn't hold up. The man claims the car is for sale, but when asked for a dealership name, he starts fumbling.
That check is valid. It's a valid check. It's not a duplicate. It hasn't been trying to be.
I don't think there's a question of the validity of the check. I think there's a question of as to how this whole check came to be.
Exactly.
Is the problem.
Exactly.
And I think that's shady.
Exactly.
You agree with me? It's kind of shady how the whole funding process.
On their end, there is no them making you have to have this app going towards a car. There is no on their end.
Right. But on your end, there's some shadiness on your end.
No, there's no shadiness on my end.
All right, well, let me figure out what's going on, okay?
Please, sir.
All right, roll the window back up. VIN number of the car?
Yeah, he has it. Because what's funny is that a manager at another branch reached out to him.
Who's the check made out to?
The check is made out to him and a American.
Yeah, that's what he says, American or something like that.
Yeah. So Mr. Martin is saying that he owns that car to be able to sell it.
Okay, all right. Has he been Mirandized yet or anything?
I Mirandized him.
Oh, did he invoke?
He said he wanted a lawyer and then he kept talking. So this right here is...
Hey, whose car is this that you were getting a loan on?
It's a sellable car. That car is for sale. There's nothing showing that we're not getting that car. We have 90 days to send the bank title to the car. There's nothing showing.
So who's the owner of the car?
There's nothing showing. It's from a dealership. They're selling the car. We can literally both.
That car's got a person's name attached to it. It's registered to an individual.
Yeah, it's for sale. That car is for sale.
What dealership has it?
That car is for sale.
What dealership does it have?
It was out of, if I'm not mistaken, it was from a dealership somewhere around Miami, if I'm not mistaken. It's all in my phone. The dealership who has it, and we literally could go to them with $10,000 to get the car.
The officers confirm he's still under arrest, and now they're just figuring out the exact charges he'll be facing.
Well, you're still under arrest and you're still going to jail. We're just going to give economics a call and figure out the appropriate charge because this whole thing is shady. Okay? All right.
Sir.
What? Nothing I can do. Absolutely nothing I can do. The handcuffs are staying on.
I have not done anything, sir. That car is a sellable car. That car is not someone's car who's not selling that car, sir.
Well,
I have not done anything. He has 90 days to give Navy Federal the title to the car. No one said we had to have the title.
That's between you and your attorney to solve. All right.
The man is ultimately charged with uttering a forged check. Number 2. Bank fraud attempt goes wrong very fast. A woman shows up at a bank in Orlando hoping to make a transaction, but things don't go as planned. The bank employees recognize her and quickly flag her behavior.
Oscar 20, the female's stepping out. Hello. Hi. Orlando Police. So right now you're temporarily being detained, okay? So I'll let you know what's going on, but if you could just walk over here with me. Just sit down for me. Sit down. Yeah, you're fine. Did you come in a car or no?
I didn't.
You did?
I didn't.
You did it?
I took an Uber.
You took an Uber, okay. Oscar 20, the Bravo Fox is going to be detained.
Hey, Dad.
Time for.
Can I know what is going on?
I could only tell you once another unit gets here. The bank called, so. Do you have an ID with you?
I'll check with the investigation. Do you want to say landline with the caller?
Do you have a Florida?
No.
ID or no?
No.
Okay. Are you from Texas or did you live in Florida?
No, I stayed in Texas.
Stay in Texas?
Yeah.
And I know exactly what's going on. Yeah, I told. Once the unit comes here, I'll let you know. So right now, I'm gonna have to put you in separately in handcuffs. All right? So just put your hands behind your back. You're not under arrest or anything, okay? Right now, I just have to temporarily detain you. You want to lean forward? And you could just stay seated.
The woman keeps asking why she's being held, and though she hints feeling targeted, officers stay neutral and tell her to wait for another unit to arrive.
So you don't live in Florida?
No.
Are you visiting or?
I'm visiting.
Visiting? Okay. And you say you're dropped off by an Uber? Did your Uber leave already or?
They left already.
They left? Do you know what car they came in?
It was like a black car, but I don't remember the type of car it is. I'm very lost. What is going on?
Yeah, like I said, we got a call from the bank, so I'm not really sure what's going on. Obviously, I'm the only one here, so I still need somebody to go over there, talk to the bank teller, and I could get some answers for you. But obviously, I can't tell you what's going on if we still haven't talked to the bank teller, so I just got to get another unit over here. And once we do that, we'll try to see what's going on, okay? Why are you laughing?
Because that's weird.
Why is it weird?
Did the teller call you guys?
Mm-hmm.
For what?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
That's great. Not because I'm black.
I'm sure it's not because you're black.
Because I'm black.
I don't think so. What's your date of birth? So that makes you how old?
How do I look?
How
do I look?
I don't know, you look pretty young. So how old are you now?
The officer continues questioning the woman and tries to gather more information about her. Inside the bank, the teller shares that the same woman has a history of using fake identities.
You look very young. You look like 25. Like, how old do I look?
30s.
30? So you think I'm older than you? Dang. I have to go get a facial treatment soon, though,
No,
huh?
my God.
I gotta get some Botox. You're saying I look 30. If you're 29 and I'm 30.
You know, some age, you might look older than you. How old are you?
Me? 23.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You're 23?
And I can't believe you just called me I'm 30.
I'm sorry.
So do I look 30? It's because I have a 3-year-old. I guess that's what kids do to you.
Really?
They age you. Okay. This officer is going to stand by with you, and I'm going to go inside and check on what's going on.
Okay, so tell me what happened today.
She came in wanting access to the account, and when we
To this account here?
yes, and anytime we pull up an account, if there's warnings or anything on, like, it immediately starts flashing at us, and my teller needed overrides to get in. And once we start reading the notes, it says, please call y'all, that she's committed identity theft. She's tried to open multiple accounts with different IDs. That's just an example of one of the other ones that she's used.
But that was stuff that's already been done. What did she do today?
She's
It's just basically
trying to get into this fraudulent
She
account.
just tried to get in this account.
Mm-hmm.
So is this an active account?
No, it's locked up
Oh, it's
completely,
locked
yeah.
up.
And then she's presented that ID on the back there. And opened another account with that ID.
The 1982 date of birth.
This one right there. Yeah. So she was just trying to get access to money today.
Yes.
The teller explains the woman mentioned needing to do several things with the account, and officers begin relaying updates to other units.
So the
And she
account
kept
is set up
changing. So
fraudulent.
first she's like, I need my online banking. I need to take money out. Now I need to put money in. She kept saying like all these different things. But I couldn't do any of it.
Yeah, so, okay.
4:30 to 40. It appears she came up here and tried to take money out of an account that has already been flagged for fraudulent stuff. She has a different ID on the back that's attached to it. you do me a favor and get her started on the statement?
Okay.
Police then call the actual person whose information was stolen. Here's what she has to say.
Hello. Hey, how are you doing? Is this Jessica? This is Detective Delgado with the Orlando Police Department.
At the what? I'm sorry?
With the Orlando Police Department?
Yes, this is her.
How are you doing?
I'm okay.
I got a question for you. The reason I'm reaching out to you is because we're out here with a female at a bank, Additions Financial, who opened an account here at Additions Financial and has been making withdrawals and deposits into this account. And she presented a Texas driver's license, and on the Texas driver's license, I believe it has your information. So pretty much, I guess this chick, from what I'm understanding, because I just got called out for this, is she opened an account at Additions Financial in Orlando, actually in Poinciana, back like in December of 2023. Since then, she's been doing like a couple little transactions. She really hasn't done anything major yet, like deposit some crazy, ridiculous amount of like a fraudulent check or anything yet. But that's usually what they don't do that usually till after the account is groomed a little bit. It seemed like they were getting ready to do it now. So I guess my question to you is, did you give anyone permission to have any of your information on the Texas driver's license that's not your photo?
No, I did not.
No, okay. And then with that being said, do you want this person to, are you willing to press charges against this person for having an ID with your information on it?
I sure will.
Okay. And you didn't give anyone permission to have your information, right? Like you didn't give anyone at all permission to put your information on a Texas driver's license?
Okay. I don't know anybody in Florida. Yeah, right now we're in Orlando, Florida, but I guess she's been around because she opened the account in Poinciana, according to the bank. Okay.
The woman is now in the back of the patrol car and gives her version of the story.
Okay. Have you ever been read your rights before?
She read my rights. A young lady read my rights.
She did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She's not here. I don't know if she did or she didn't. I'm just going to read you them just to verify that I know that they've been read to you.
Okay.
Okay. Other than today, have they ever been read to you before in the past?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you have any questions, just ask me. All right?
Okay.
You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Anything you say may be used against you in court. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer before and during questioning. Do you understand? I just say yes. If you cannot afford a lawyer and want one will be provided for you before questioning without charge. Do you understand? You want me to move your hair to the side for you?
Please.
All right.
Thank you.
Is it all over?
How long is it going to take?
Let me get through this and then we can keep going. All right. Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get you to talk to me?
No.
No. Okay. Can we talk about what's going on?
Yes.
Okay. So before I got here, what have they told you? What have they talked to you about? What do you know?
I don't know. I went to the bank.
Okay.
Trying to see if I could deposit some money onto my debit card, and I come outside. First off, it took too long to even open back my account.
Okay.
I've been calling the bank to see what was going on with my bank.
Okay.
Came up here to try and talk to them about my bank, and they said, "Oh, I gotta wait 5 minutes," which is like weird to me. So now I decided I had to go. I wanted to use the bathroom or whatever. Now I need to pee. But now they're telling me that as I come outside, this young lady then proceeded to tell me I'm going to be detained, and I still don't know what's going on.
You say young lady, an officer?
Yes.
Okay. So at this point, when you come outside, you're not dealing with the bank anymore. You come outside and there's an officer outside, and she detains you.
The officer questions her further, trying to understand the whole picture.
What happens after that?
After that, I don't know. Like, she's telling me she don't know what's going on.
Okay.
She didn't tell me exactly what's going on.
Okay.
I'm just lead to this situation.
Okay. How long have you been banking with Additions Financial?
I started banking with them about the beginning of this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like early, like January this year, maybe late of, like maybe December of last year, or for sure it was 2024, or you're not too sure?
I think it was December.
December.
The ending of December.
Okay.
No. I'm lying. So yeah, it was around November.
November.
Around November.
So November last year.
Yeah.
Okay, where did you open the account at? Did you open it here? Did you open it?
No, I opened it in Kissimmee.
In Kissimmee? Do you live in Kissimmee?
No, my aunt lived in Kissimmee.
Okay. So were you staying with your aunt? Why would you open the account in Kissimmee?
No, I was staying with my aunt at that time.
And when you opened the account, was this the ID that you presented?
Yes.
Okay. So is your first name? Okay, what's your date of birth? What year? Okay. How long have you had this driver's license?
About 2 years.
2 years? Okay. Since you've opened the account here at Additions, have you been having money going in and out? Have you been making any deposits?
So that's exactly what I was trying to talk to them about. The account has been acting weird. Like when I logged in, it say that it was too much time. So I've been trying to log into the account. So when I
like online?
Yes.
Okay.
Online. That's why I came up here to talk to them about.
Okay.
She continues saying she only wanted to make a deposit, but the officer brings up new details about another account she tried to open using the same photo with a different name, which she flatly denies.
So since November and now, have you been getting like direct deposits in the account? Do you use the account regularly or?
No, I haven't been using the account regularly. The only time I tried, because I was going to put some money on the account right now. And
okay.
I couldn't do that because they was telling me that they was trying to finish with the account.
Okay.
Like,
were you going to deposit cash or check?
Yeah, I was going to deposit cash.
Okay. So do you have cash on you?
Yes, it's in my wallet.
Okay. How much cash is it?
It's 100.
100? Okay, so you're coming to deposit $100. You want to put money in the account.
Yeah.
That debit card, have you used it at all?
Yes, I have used it a couple times.
Okay. How much? You know what the account balance is right now in the account? How much you got in the account? I can move it to the side for you.
About $25 right now.
All right, $25.
Yeah.
In total, how much have you put in and out of that account? Do you know?
I haven't put in anything since the debit card has been, since the account has been acting up.
Okay.
I haven't really put anything on that account.
Okay. Have you tried to open an account at Addition Financial anywhere else?
No.
No? Okay. Do you recognize that ID?
No.
With your photo on it?
No.
You don't recognize that? So according to Additions Financial, they said you tried to open another account with that same ID, with your photo on it, with a different ID, different name. You know anything about that? I mean, it's here. You know, the same photo as that photo, right? And which is why we're here, right?
The officer reveals they've already spoken with a real person whose identity was used, and the woman is visibly caught off guard as her story begins to collapse.
Now, if I told you that I talked to Ms. on the phone before coming in and talking to you, would you believe me? Or do you think I'd be lying to you?
I don't know.
What do you think? I've been truthful with you this whole time. I don't think you've been very truthful with me. Okay? So we can be truthful about what's going on, or we can continue to lie about it, and I gotta notate that you continue to lie to me about it. They called me out here to speak to you for a reason, okay? I dealt with cases like this plenty. I've been doing this for a couple years, investigating just this kind of stuff alone. All right, I know you're not Mr. Okay, but I want to know what's really going on to see if there's anything that I can do for you. There's two other guys out here that are waiting for you in your car, right?
That's not my car.
It's not your car? Okay, well, two guys out here waiting in a car for you that are stopped around the corner that you can't see right now. Okay, so at this point, I think your story would have worked for someone who works at Addition Financial, but I think you and I both know law enforcement has a little bit more information than what Additions Financial is going to have. Okay. If this isn't you, why would you tell me this is you?
The officer offers her a chance to be honest, suggesting she's just a small part of a bigger operation. Will she finally come clean about it? Let's find out.
I can tell you, usually the person that goes in and opens the account and makes the withdrawals and deposits ain't the person who's making all the money in the end, right? When that big $20,000 check hits mobile deposit or ATM and $20,000 come out, I'm sure you ain't getting all of that. You're getting a piece of it for what you did, but you ain't getting it all. Now, I know you're the little fish here, and I'm trying to give you the opportunity to talk to me about what's going on, okay? But if you're not willing to talk to me, not willing to be truthful with me, there's not much more that I can do for you, okay? So what's going on?
You're right.
What's going on? I got a general idea of what's going on, right? But you're the one who's going to know the details about what's going on. And that's what I want to know. That's the only way I can do anything for you is if I know the actual details. The overall picture, that's the overall picture for everybody's story. You know what I mean? So how can I help you? How can I put in my narrative that you were truthful with me? And tell the state attorney later on, hey, she was truthful with me, rather than lying to me and continue to lie to my face. It's going to be as long as you want it to be or as quick as you want it to be, right?
I mean, this is going to take long eventually.
I mean, it's going to be long. I'd be lying to you if I didn't tell you it wasn't long. But it can be extra hours, or it can be, and that's the only way we can hurry this process up, is if we be truthful with one another, okay?
Eventually, she admits she was paid to do it and would earn money for opening the account, but still insists her friends had no part in it.
Have a Florida ID? Where's your ID out of? Well, I'm sorry. Where, like, what state is it out of? Is that out of Florida, Texas, Atlanta, Georgia?
Yes.
Are you from Georgia?
No, I'm from New York.
You're from where?
New York.
Okay. Did you ever live in Georgia?
I still live there.
Okay. So what brought you down here? This. Okay. I figured that, but I wanted to hear from you. Is someone employing you? Are you getting paid to do this?
I'm getting paid for it.
Okay. How much are you getting paid?
500,000.
5,000. After what though? You're not getting 5,000 just for opening an account. What has to be done before you get the 5,000?
Just this.
Huh?
Just this.
Just open it, and then eventually they'll hit the account for whatever they hit it for, and then they'll break you off the 5, or they usually break you off the 5 up front.
Break it off the 5 up front.
They break it off up front. Okay. Is it these guys that you with, or are they just working?
Just driving me.
They just working just like you work. Do you know them?
Personally, no.
Just through the job?
No, they're not part of, like, I just asked them to drop me off to the bank, but they have nothing to do with it.
Okay, so they got nothing to do with it. You just know them. Y'all not friends or whatever. Y'all just know each other.
No, we're friends, but they don't have anything to do with it.
But what's going on in here? You just asked them, hey, give me a ride?
Yeah.
Okay. Whose car is that? That car that they in?
The person that was driving, girlfriend.
Girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay. And you were sitting in the front passenger seat?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else in that car that belongs to this, or anything that's involved with this Addition Financial thing? No?
But my debit card and credit card is in there.
As the officers press for details, she starts to admit more. She reveals that she was recruited for the scheme by a man she met while working as a dancer at a club.
What happened to my friends?
They're still over there. I gotta go talk to them. Cash App. But if you're saying it got nothing to do with them, I'm gonna talk to them and see what they got to say. Right? I can't take everything you say for face value. You already lied to me once. Right? You said, I just want to make sure I get your cards though. Cash App, and what's the other one?
It's a Cash App and a Fifth Third card.
A Fifth Third? That's your actual bank?
Fifth Third, yes.
Okay. Supposed to get paid $5K. How do they pay you the $5K?
They was gonna pay after this is done.
But like they cash app you, they Zelle you?
No, they was gonna give it to me in cash.
Okay, are they around here? Are they local?
No, they're not over here.
Where do they give, how do you meet up with them?
Usually I meet up with them.
Where?
What is it called? OBT. They call it OBT.
OBT?
Yeah.
You know where out on OBT? OBT is a long road. It's a long strip. You don't know.
It's probably not even the real address.
How did you get in contact with these people? How did you start talking to them?
I guess because of where I work at.
Where you work at?
I have 2 jobs.
Okay. Like a bottle girl.
She admits the promised payment never came because the accounts didn't go through. And though she gives a name, she's unsure if it's real.
What's the other job?
I work for McDonald's.
McDonald's?
Yeah. Don't let nobody know that though.
So they met you while you were dancing, while you were working, and amidst all of that, they cut you, said, "Hey, I get you this deal, whatnot."
Mm-hmm.
How many of these accounts have you opened for $5K? This is the first one?
This is the first one. Well, this will be the second.
So the first one you did, they gave you the $5K.
No, I didn't get it because that one didn't go through. Chang did not go through.
Okay, so Chang was the first one.
Yeah.
That you tried to put through.
Yeah.
I know it was attempted because I talked to him on the phone. It actually didn't go through. This one was in Poinciana. Where did you try to open this one at?
I think the same area.
Same area over there?
Oh, Kissimmee.
Kissimmee around there? Yeah, that's it. So this was the first one that didn't go through. Then that was the second one that went through. And then you were supposed to get the $5K after this. Okay. What do you know these dudes by? They live in Georgia or? Well, they said they met you here on OBT.
No. I met them out here when I was working in the club.
Oh, so you're working at a club here on OBT, and that's how you met them?
Yeah.
So that was the concept. Do you know them by name or anything?
No, not their real name.
What do you know them by?
I only call them Jay.
Jay?
Yeah.
Is it 2 guys, 3 guys?
It was just one.
Just
one
so
guy.
one guy named goes by Jay.
Jay. But I don't know his deal and what he was doing.
Yeah, he's probably involved in some other stuff. Obviously, there's pieces to everything, right? This was your piece. This piece is probably something else.
While explaining herself, she repeats that her friends had nothing to do with the scheme.
Okay. You met Jay over OBT while you were dancing Viola Sampson, Georgia DL. How long have you been here in Orlando?
I've been staying here 6 months, and then I just usually move back and forth.
Okay, and when you're here, are you staying with family in Kissimmee?
No, I actually would have an Airbnb when I'm dancing out here.
Gotcha. Okay, so you come down here, you dance, you make your money, you stay at the Airbnb, then you just bounce back and forth. Where's the money better at? Just curious.
Both.
This about the same?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When you're here, where do you dance here?
Where?
Yeah.
The Palace, sometimes Cleo's.
Okay.
Or Stars.
That area over there?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you lied to me once. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to talk to them. Are they really not a part of this?
They're not a part of this.
Okay. And the only thing that's in the car is just your
debit card.
2 debit cards?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me before I go over there?
No.
All right, let me see what I can find out. I know that, but they already locked the door there. And once this guy starts moving, he's going to go directly to the jail. Now, if he goes directly to the jail, you can use the bathroom when you get to the jail. He can't. From here, with the traffic, maybe 15, 20 minutes, but it's better than sitting in the car waiting, right?
When she asks to use the restroom, the officer says that can only happen once they get to the jail.
1 and 2, when you get to the jail, you can use the bathroom. He can't stop at a Wendy's and pull over and let you use the bathroom. It's against our policy, so we couldn't do it even if we wanted to.
And I can't use the bathroom somewhere over here?
Nah, we can't allow you to do that. Let me get with him so we can get you out of here so you can use the bathroom at the jail. Okay? You got any questions?
No.
All right, I appreciate you being forthcoming with information after the fact. I knew you was, I just wanted to see how far you were going to take it. You were going to take it all the way to the end. I give you that. I give you that. You were going to try. And I give you that, but it wasn't going to work with me. All right?
Thanks, OJ.
Give me a few.
She's arrested and faces multiple charges, including fraudulent use of personal ID, possession of fictitious identification, and fraud by impersonation. And there you have it, folks. Scams stopping exactly where it should. Sound off in the comments.